Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a summary of the most recent Kabam stream for the April update, and there's actually quite a lot to get over with. Some good news, some awesome news, and some middle of the pack, and then some perhaps irritating ones. But either way, quite a lot of things are happening. So let's start with, again, reminding that X23 won the rework vote. We do not know exactly when it's going to happen. Absolute failure of secret codes, because Kabam now gives out hints of a code, and only a couple of first people who get it does actually get anything. Not to mention the bug Twitch drops, which also makes for very, very fun people reactions, especially those who woke up early or in the middle of the night to watch that stream. But here we go. So let's just get into the details themselves. So we do have side quests. It's effectively going to be bounty missions, which is fine. It's just side quest. Don't want to spend too much time on it, especially in this video. But yeah, there will be a side quest. There's going to be dark bounties, elite dark bounties, bounty targets. Cool. New quest things, new updates, and some quite cool things coming. So first of all, the daily super event update. That's quite massive, actually. Aside from the fact that it offers relic embers, like I don't know too many people that can, but whatever. But it's gonna have a boost selector rather than a boost now, so we will not have massive overflow, one single attack boost. Rather, we're gonna be able to pick and choose which boosts we select. And then we do have improved selectors, so there's gonna be tier 7 basic fragments available to it, which is very cool. 7-star 6 stones, which we had the 6 stone crystals and more stuff, but yeah, I do like that. So updated daily super event, I love that. And there's also going to be the how do you call them, pool shields, which we're going to talk about later for the spring cleaning sale. For now though, we do get a new event quest trial thing, and this is again going to be quite controversial. So their goal is to ensure event quests are always relevant piece of content for all the summoners. So needless to say, they have utterly failed that for many years. Event quests have not been relevant for a very, very, very long time. I still remember time when the new content day kind of meant to the fact that I get to play a new event quest. I uploaded guides on how to defeat new bosses and stuff like that. The reason why I'm not doing that anymore is just because nobody cares. Because the event quests themselves are several generations outdated. To accomplish this, however, to make sure that they are relevant, the event quest will soon dynamically scale both in terms of challenge and rewards based on a summoner's current story progression and top 30 prestige. Now, we do need more details of this, how it's going to scale exactly, but prestige has always been largely money-generating mechanic in the game. Let's face it, highest prestige champions, stick them up, rank them up in order to get the better AQ rewards. So nobody ever really liked prestige. We'll see how it works there. If it's like a generalization, there's like tier 1, let's say about 30k prestige, then 28k plus prestige, stuff like that, then maybe. If there is some significant variance in between whether you're able to rank up all the prestige champions and sync them up monthly, it could potentially be a step backwards. So we'll see. But either way, Valiant EQ is coming, so I definitely do look forward to that. Anything really is better than doing Thronebreaker EQ for 0 relevant rewards. So we'll see how it's implemented, but it is a bit odd decision in my opinion to tie prestige to the monthly event quest. So let's move on. Right, what about the side quests? And they are effectively working on side quests too. They will be changing something in the side quest. They didn't tell us exactly what. Aside from this, obviously. So excited for the future of side quest. Good testing internally. Timeline to be determined. We'll see. So Nightmare Raids. We already knew this in the Kabam address to the Nightmare Raids, but effectively they're nerfing the raids. They're increasing defender HP, making the fights easier, reducing Korg Storm damage even further, remove Jabari's Cleanse, remove Apoc Stun into the block. Fight duration is going to be 5 minutes now. So there we go. So Nightmare Raids next time are going to be coming back on 14th of April. So we'll see how that goes. And then the next raid cycle, the one that we're going to have on 9th of June, I believe, Tuning adjustments to assault roll boost and champion pool. That's good. Add nodes to the detail kit changes. Okay, fair enough. Add champion swap node. Again, this is everything that they discussed previously, so there are changes to the raids coming. Battlegrounds. Again, we do know that change for season 27. They did not enact their scoring change, which is a good thing. And they did bump up victory track rewards, but for season 28, there's going to be a more generic Gladiator Circuit rewards update. Expand the bracket size, Celestial Mysterium ATC, so more people can actually get into the higher brackets. Matchmaking tweak to reduce queue time. That could be a bit controversial or spicy. It kind of depends where that matchmaking tweak is addressed. Weekly ELO objectives, that's effectively your reach your Gladiator Circuit week 1, get extra rewards. Again, the devil's in the details on those ones. Alliance event win bonus increase, fair enough, and brand new Radiance currency. So we do know that. And then what's next? In future seasons, under exploration, updates to the Gladiator Circuit, dynamic matchmaking by tier, dynamic win-loss impacted by tier, ELO decay to reduce parking, removal of the decline accept button, no timeline exactly on that. Act 9.2 launching on April the 16th, and we do have Lotan as the boss, which is effectively Thor Jane Foster. And we do have some animations. She does look very, very cool, I'm not gonna lie. The animations for her did seem very, very sweet, and I look forward to defeating that boss very, very soon, live. As soon as the content launches, we're going to be tackling this fight. Right. Act 9.2 rewards. Generally, they're kind of better than I expected. Maybe a bit light and shard-wise, but catalyst-wise, they will offer you a full rank 4 7-star. So, 1 tier 7 basic for completion, 2 for exploration, some 6 stones as well. I like that a lot. So, here is the full list of rewards for the completion exploration. So, I believe there is like 1 full Titan crystal. And then there's going to be a 7-star crystal, 6-star relic, tier 4 alphas times 4, I believe, tier 7 basics times 3, tier 3 alphas, tier 6 basics, and tier 6 CCs also included in all of that stuff. There you go, and some signature stones, 36 stones, which is quite light to be honest. And the path rewards will include the tier 6 catalyst fragment crystals. All of these would need to be considered times 6. I do think it's probably a mistake or something very, very off that it contains 100,000 gold, which is quite ridiculous, but so it's still going to have additional 6k Titan shards, additional, 15k 7-star shards, so it's going to be additional 7-star crystal, and it's going to be, you know, another 1.5 or so tier 4 basic, tier 4 alpha catalysts. So that's, you know, actually I'm quite happy with 9.2 rewards. Maybe not shard-wise and 6-stone-wise, but definitely the catalyst part of it. So, hey, that's kind of cool. Look forward to doing the piece of content for sure. Will be live as soon as it launches on 16th. Clearing through it. Dark Phoenix Incursions. So they are starting on April the 9th. I do want to do these as soon as possible as well. Use Saga Champions to push through theme zones. Saga Incursion rewards will include 10% tier 7 basic fragments, 1 tier 4 alpha, 15 dark plumes, 1 light essence, 1 generic rank 1 to 2 gem, and 15 6-stone crystals. So for something that's super light and easy and breezy, not awful, not bad rewards, there's definite progression and improvement moving forwards. And then there's going to be the regular incursions changes, where the cycle of incursions is going to change from 5 days to 7 days with the adjustment to the milestones, gold milestones to compensate, and obviously change to the hacks and champions, so we're going to stay tuned for that. There is going to be a new Alliance War Encounter showcase. Highlights the Sugar Pill and Decay tactics. Same format as previously, but this time around it includes a bit of tier 7 basic fragments, 20% in total for exploration. So there's going to be 5 7-star 6 stones, 5 Deathless 6. I really don't like that they're adding Deathless 6 in these. Light Essence is available in these as well, and there's going to be the Saga Champion Showcase again. Previously, I do not think the first iteration of these was overly successful, but this time around it will actually include some tier 7 basic catalyst fragments, still the 4 to 5 6-star rank up gems, 5k 7-star shards. The rewards are slightly a bit better, but again, those Deathless 6 stones could really just be 6-stone crystals and then be good. But, you know, again, something that I will absolutely and definitely clear as soon as possible, just to get all the max rewards out of the way. And we do have 2 new champions, which is Spider-Woman, Jacobkanda, and Lumatrix. So I already discussed these in some of the previous videos, but ultimately they do look quite nice. I like them. Both of these champions, Spider-Woman's immune to neutralize as well. We're going to get over her abilities a bit more specifically, but the point is she does have like a level 2, level 1 rotation, and she does have access to power things. Obviously, the crucial thing is how well she's going to incorporate herself in the game and what the damage overall is going to be. But she does look kind of cool. She has fairly few unique things, or like relatively rare things, like power thing in general is rare. Severe debuffs are still very rare in the game. Silent champions with buffs is also fairly unusual. So yeah, kind of like that. She's one of the champions that I'm kind of more interested from the recent releases, and I hope she is very, very good. Obviously, those debilitates will do a very good job against Enchantress as well, and definitely look forward to testing her out. So she's immune to poison, neutralize, and power steal, gains fury buffs when attacking, inflicts debilitate debuffs when gaining a buff, inflicts wither when buff expires or is nullified, inflicts ensnare and fumble debuffs on a timer. Don't know exactly what fumble does, but we'll find out soon enough. The retribution of her special 2 inflicts instant shocks in different ways and inflicts severe power sting debuffs when inflicting instant shock. So looks quite good kit wise. Then we have just generic gameplay here, but she does seem fairly easy to play. You do not need to do anything super fancy. You can land in some intercepts around quicker as far as I know, but other than that, should be just about good with regular combos, level 2, level 1, nothing too fancy or crazy. Now we have Lumatrix, so the newest idol champion. He does have some fairly interesting mechanics where you do basically evade when charging heavy attack, and then you gain your unfazed. Then once you do have your miss, then you want to be spamming your special attacks. But once you do get your 3, effectively he does everything by getting 3 bars of power, then drop your level 1, and then immediately drop your level 2. And there's lots of guaranteed crits, and you do have tracking, and there's unblockable, and he also does in fact look quite good there. So I'm excited for both of the champions getting added this time around. Both of them seem to be quite useful additions to the contest. So Lumatrix is going to be immune to bleed and rupture, powerful endurance passives, evade on heavy charge, gains invisibility when evading, inflicts tracking on opponent, gains fury from the special 2, gains cunning to increase crit rate and damage, and unleashes guaranteed crits at max scanning. So guaranteed crits, if damage is big enough, then they are always very, very nice because they give you kind of consistent amount of damage. And he's fairly seemingly as well not as like difficult to play. Basically, you want to bait out opponent's special, then when they do not have bar power, charge your heavy to trigger that evade, but I assume it's not in cooldown. And there you go. Then you go invisible, and then you throw things. And relatively easy to play for the most part, so I hope he is a very good addition to the game as well. So we already covered this, and instead of Lumatrix effectively is a new champion release because he's idol, and idols get released differently, like we have already collected for him. We're going to get a 7-star Gallon. So 7-star Gallon is effectively going to be introduced instead of the second champion in the regular acquisition methods, which also does mean that he will join the Titan pool in June, which is one of the more exciting things here, which I absolutely love, because we're going to have a chance to acquire him without spending a shit ton of money. So taking on a new normal monthly champion cycle, effectively, this is his first appearance as 7-star. And needless to say, he's very, very cool. So Gallon is the first of the cosmic forbidden gods that Kabam had gate kept at 6-star rarity level. Glad to see him joining the game as a 7-star. Can't wait to get my hands on him, especially because he's also kind of good unduped. Right, then we obviously do have Phoenix rework. Just a reminder that she's going to be coming in May. Here, once again, are all the sources where you get dark plumes. You can get 84 dark plumes as free to play. And you need 75 effectively to get the 7-star Dark Phoenix. You need another 75 to dupe her, should you choose to do so. Then we did get a bit of showcase from Cyclops. And he does have some crazy, crazy numbers there. Now, the problem is, how long do you need to ramp up to do that? So we're going to see, but it definitely does look quite good. I'm very interested in Cyclops now, for sure, because he seemingly could potentially be another very powerful mutant. Man, mutants are getting so much love recently. And then there's going to be Thunderbolts. Now, this is a 6-star giveaway, so do not get your hopes up. It doesn't mean 7-star ghost or anything like that. It's just a login calendar where you can get some 6 stars. So, Red and Dead's Discount Shed. So that is the spring cleaning sale this year. Collect souvenir pools, shields throughout the battle realm, and trade them into collect valuables from Deadpool stash. Pull shields in daily super events, so you're going to get some access to this event for free. You're also going to be able to acquire 7-star Red Guardian for the first time ever in the game, 7-star Red Deadpool, and your 7 basic catalysts. And then after this sale, you will get 4 tier 7 basics will be available in that sale, by the way. And then after that, like last year, we had Omega Days. This year, there's going to be a new event where Kabam is going to be releasing a brand new bunch of 7 stars. 4 units, effectively. So the first champion that we did get showcased was APOC. The second one was Nick Fury. And that kind of leads me to believe that Kabam has selected one of the top 3 champions of each class. I'm going to make a speculation video on which of these champions are going to be in this 7-star sale after. I believe this sale is going to be from May the 7th till May the 13th. 6 powerful champions entered the 7-star roster. And again, it is unfortunate, though, that it is going to be kind of gatekept by a huge amount of units and or money. But here we are nonetheless. And there's going to be some very, very strong champions joining. Then there was the lore corner and announcement of giveaway winners. And there was no promo code that works. And the Twitch drops were bugged to smithereens as well. Ultimately, I still kind of felt a bit, I don't know, unsatisfied with the stream. Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to put my thoughts in order. Kabam obviously did not acknowledge the struggles with the player base at all. Did not mention it. There were absolute shit ton of very dumb puns though. But there's a lot happening. A lot to be happy about. Some things maybe less so. But we're going to see how Kabam enacts this. Some things are definitely for sure. The next month is going to be quite busy. And in addition to that, tier 7 basic and therefore rank 4 7-star gates seemingly are opening because we can see tier 7 basic fragments getting added in like everywhere. We do have tier 7 basics in raids now. We do have tier 7 basics in Alliance War now. In addition to AW showcase, in addition to incursions, in addition to just about anywhere where anything new is happening, tier 7 basic seems to be present, especially 9.2, giving you a brand new rank 4. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the